I'm out here with the old 8820 here. It's definitely seen better days. It had a bit of a combine fire in sunflowers 20 years ago, and now we're sending it to the shredder. So gonna pull these front tires off. We got to pull it by the feeder house so that it's not too wide for the road. Otherwise we need to pay for a police escort, which is a bunch of baloney anyways. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld a 3-point turnbuckle on this rear end so that when we lift it up with the tow truck, it's not trying to crab walk. And the nice thing about welding on a 3-point turnbuckle is then I can fine tune, adjust that rear axle so that it'll end up running down the road straight, and it'll make everyone's life easier, hopefully. Here's the setup. We got this old portable welder. Got a leaking fuel tank right on the exhaust. That's nice. And we're welding these pins on there and there for this turnbuckle so that I can adjust this wheel, well, both of them, so that it'll run straight. Well, it's been a minute since I've used a stick welder, but it's all coming back to me. I was using the 7014 rods for the top on the flat, and then I was using the 6013s for underneath on the vertical. It worked pretty good, I think. I think that'll hold. And then we got my other pin welded on right there. And the welder decided to stay running, which made it nice. Still leaking a ton of fuel everywhere though. Now the next thing we got to do is loosen off these bolts, which I think those might be a pain. We might end up just cutting them. All right, we got the rear end situation figured out on this 8820, and now we're gonna try getting these lug nuts off on these wheels, because if we don't take them off, it's too wide to be transported. I was worried about that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get a bar on them. Well, that sucks. But I kind of figured that would be the case. It's been sitting for 20 years. Well, I got 3/4 inch drive set out. We got it for the impact as well, but I got extension to clear the rim, breaker bar on it with a 4-foot cheater bar, and now we'll just start cracking them loose. Holy smokes, are they ever tight? Ugh. Well, now that we got all those lug nuts loose, or bolts, or whatever you want to call them, loose, I'm gonna zip them all off except for 2 on either side so that the tow truck can pull it up on the road over there. And then once it's up on the road, lift it up by the feeder house, and then I'll take these wheels off, and then we should be 15 feet or under on the width, and then it can head down the road. This is the combine that I learned how to combine on. And the first day that I learned, I drove with my dad for a bit, got the hang of it, and he was like, all right, you're good to go. Drove for a little bit longer, was going smoothly, turned up the radio, and then within 10 minutes, I went through a ditch, and I should have lifted up, but I pushed it down, and I was ditching and pushing mud. Nothing broke, but it was a real learning experience for me. But it was a cool combine, but the offset cab, I don't know, whatever. It's good for its day, I suppose. Well, we're back out here at the combine. It's another day, and the tow truck says they're coming tomorrow. So we're gonna We're gonna dig out the approach with the Massey, clear out some of the snow, because if he can't winch it onto the road off the rear end here, he's gonna have to drive in and pick it up in the front, spin around in the field, and then come out the approach. So we're gonna move some snow, and then I'll come back probably with the torch and my pickup, because we're under 15 feet, so we don't need the police escort, but the tow truck operator would really like to get it underneath 14 feet. So I'm gonna cut the ladder off, and then we should be good. Just moving snow, and I found a little friend. What are you doing, buddy? Hi! Well, that's a bad day for you. A bearing went in the rear end. And she don't sound too good. That's on my winter list. I just haven't gotten there yet, but we'll get her done. Anyways, that's the combine right there. Now I'm heading home, and I'll get my truck and the torch. We'll cut the stairs off. The old Massey pushes snow pretty good, so now the tow truck can drive in and then back up and hook up right here. And now we'll just use the old torches and cut that step off, and she'll be on her way. Oh no, I turned my gas off. Whee! I'm combining. It is weird though that the feeder house is off to the side. There's a little 5-gallon pail. Someone is using the hopper here as a tree stand. That's why there's that wood on it. But I gotta get that wood off now, I think. Fold down these lips. There's the cylinder for the unload auger, and it doesn't look hooked up. So I think if I get a strap on it, I'll be able to pivot that in, and then we're in good shape for tomorrow when the tow truck comes. Here's the game plan. We got a strap there, going to the ladder there. I'm gonna try and winch it in. If that don't work, it might be froze up in the knuckle there. So I'll get the torch and heat that up, and then maybe while I'm at it, I'll just cut that cylinder off there in case that's increasing any resistance. And well, hopefully, because it should be lined up over here, not sticking out there. So hopefully I can get it in. Yeah, that joint was frozen, but once I got it freed up, it's moving in good now. I think that's all the way. Beautiful. There we go. Got it all straight. Ready to rock and roll. Come on. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I swear, living in the country, man. Best kind of life. Well, tow truck's here. That thing's big. They're gonna figure out how to hook it up. I think they're gonna go right to the main axle instead of doing off the feeder house. Yeah, well, it'll be with the auger.
Yeah, it might be a touch heavier on that side.
So then, we're tipping. Everyone came out to see the fun of loading up this old combine. All right, buddy, what's the game plan here, huh? How are we gonna get this thing out of here? You're just gonna watch? Yeah, that's a good call. I do that too, eh? That's why I hired a tow truck. We got neighbors driving by. Everyone in the country's out here wanting to see what's happening with this combine. It's been here so long, you can't move an artifact. But I'm excited to see it going. Well, now we just got to get it on the road. There we go. We got a super trucker here. Oh, there you go. Look at that. We're on the road, ready to roll. Well, we're pretty good. These guys know what they're doing here at Country Towing. Got the wheels off. He's got it leveled off on the truck. That thing's maximum weight for that thing. The bags are at 80, but he's got one of his other tow trucks. That'll be the pilot truck. And he'll head out to the shredder now. That thing's seen its last field. Got the tires off. They're heading to the farm. They're making themselves legal over there with flags. That's a good day's work. Well, this will be the last time I see this combine, and I won't be sad about that either.